If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please consider hitting the like button. It really does help the video out, even if I don't deserve it because I'm terrible at video games. And if you want to follow me on Twitter for absolutely no reason, the link for that is down below. If you do need any coins, head over to u7buystore.com. Use the code TVM at checkout for a discount. The link is in the description. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Road to Glory. It's Midfielders Day on the account. It's also, oh my god, where did your coins come from day. Informs finally have gone up in price. Does leave you with a bit of a sour taste when this happens though, because, right, for those who haven't really been paying too much attention or don't care, I'm going to tell you anyway, I invested a lot of coins into Informs. Loads of 83s, loads of 84s, couple of 86s, and a few 81s, which actually turned out to be the most profitable ones, and I regret not buying them because they were the cheapest, and I could have bought a whole host. But I didn't really want to risk it because no one else was saying, hey, do this, so I didn't really think about it. I'll talk through it in a second. Anyway, got down to about 400k having sold Di Natale, but maybe 500k. And they were still on the floor, Informs. They were so cheap. And I didn't go further in. And I should have. I should have just spent like another 400,000 coins investing. So I'd have been over 900k, maybe even 1 million coins deep on Informs. And now is the time to sell, or at least if you want to. And yeah, it could have made a hell of a lot more money. But at the time you're thinking, are they ever going to go up? Yeah, of course they are. They always go up. It's just a case of waiting for that one SBC. In this instance, I think the 81-11 midfielder pack thing required Informs. Various other things require Informs. And it pushed all the lower rated Informs up. Now, this Sanchez was a mistake. I showed you this quite a while ago. I say mistake. I made a lot of money on it, really. But it was a mistake at the time because I wasn't searching for him. I actually forgot to put in a certain filter, and it came up with Sanchez, and he was there for 14k, and I bought him, and we've sold him for 23,250, which is nice. All these liners were bought for no more than 13,000. Some were bought for 12, some were bought for 11 when they went right down, and I thought, well, that is, I mean, it's the safest money in the game. So made quite a lot of coins on liner. Decided to sell pretty much all of them. I did list a few a little bit higher than the norm, and I think those two over there are the ones that that may have sold. We'll see in a second that were higher than 16,750. The Benitez, exactly the same situation as Liner, same price purchased and same sold. Yeah, Liner sold for 17k there, so we've got to squeeze an extra 250 coins out. Had to wait the whole hour. I haven't actually checked since this, so I'm assuming I had to wait the entire hour. This though was the buy of the week or the month or however long I've had these cards. I should have gone essentially all in on Caprari, probably not how you say his name. Bought him for 10, 11k, 11 max, like even that was like top end, 10 to 11,000 coins. Sold him for 16k. The reason I picked him up over everyone else is because he was the cheapest Italian or Serie A Inform, not just Italian, but just Serie A in general. And he was on the market, like, constantly getting, because he was in packs at the time, he was constantly getting pumped out because obviously people were packing him, not caring about it and listing it because Informs were worthless then, for next to discard. And I could have bought them all. And I only bought a few because I didn't want to risk being stuck with an Inform that just was never going to go up in price. And he went up to 16,000, and I made, like, I don't know, 5k, 6k profit per card, after, obviously, tax on top of that. But, yeah, madness. Now, I've got 1 million coins. Just over. Got 2 Andre Silvas left to sell. Got that Odell Tarap to sell. And I have a whole page and the majority of a second page of under to sell. Now, at the moment, I think I'm checked today actually, but last night he was selling for, I want to say 17,000, and I bought him for no more than 14. Again, 13 to 14. There was one in there, I think. Hang on, we can have a look. Okay, so 14,250. 12,750. There you go, 14k. You get the idea. Between 12.5 and 14, the odd one at 14,250, they're kind of like half mistakes because I'm obviously trying to snipe them as fast as possible. But yeah, problems. I think actually at the end I should have another liner or two as well. Yeah, so yeah, 2 liners there. Both I tried my luck at 17.5. Obviously, it wasn't going to work. Have a little look now just to see if informs have come down or whether they've gone up even more. Obviously, I was happy to take the profit there because I'm not being greedy with it. I knew I was going to make money, so I'll just take it. Chances are these will go up in price again at some point. Whether they'll go up in price, there you go. So if I'd waited an extra 12, 13 hours, could have got even more for my money. So those 17,500 will sell now for 17.5k, which does lead me to believe that those unders could potentially be up for selling. I don't think there's a Team of the Week SBC in the code, but again, if there is, obviously these informs are about to plummet. However, if they're not, then there is a chance that EA release something that requires informs and they go up in price again. So I can probably get 18 to 18.5. 18,250 without a shadow of a doubt for these unders now, and I wasn't willing to sell yesterday at 17. Today at 18,250 might be the price. Like I said, they'll probably go up again, and you'll be able to, if you've done this as well, they'll probably go up again, and you'll be able to make even more money. But you've just got to take it wherever you're happy to take it, and I'm happy to take it at like that, for example. I'll go 17,750 on him, and I'll take 17.5 on him, whatever. French managers are absolutely dead in the water now. It was a really, really good way of making a lot of money before Team of the Year came around, and then for whatever reason it just fell off a cliff. But we can clear that now. That, I was going to say, that should sell within seconds. That may take 5, 10, 20 minutes, but it probably will sell. It's quite close to 6 p.m. Maybe I should have not done it just yet, but theoretically it should sell. Andre Silva's one I should definitely look at. Maybe I should do this on my own time. I've only got 2 of them. The reason I didn't go any more on Andre Silva was because I just didn't trust it. So yeah, there's a little bit of money to be made there. I've only got 2, like I said. I think I've bought them for like 23.5 or something. So I'm going to need them to go up a lot higher before I actually consider selling them. I may even just use them in an SBC. Speaking of SBCs, I've been doing all of the midfielder-related ones, and here are the packs. So unfortunately, these are not live. These are pre-recorded. I say pre-recorded. I'm commentating it now just after I've done that little, that 7-minute intro. The reason these aren't live is just because I was too impatient to wait before I could actually record it live. And the midfielders, even though Kante, well, all of them, every single one of them fits my team with chemistry perfectly. Kante more so than anyone else. It's probably the set that I'm least excited about. That was fairly decent. I mean, an 84 rated inform to put into something. I think I end up putting him into the inform. No, the inform. He is an inform. I think I end up putting him into the 81 times 11 midfielders or something of that nature. I don't know. But the defenders and the attackers are the ones that interest me the most. The defenders actually interest me more than the attackers, and I'm probably the only person who thinks that. But it's not because I think, oh, they're better. I just need them more for my team. You know, attacker-wise, I think I'm still pretty good. I just need better defenders. Kyle Walker and Pirlo, not really cutting the mustard. So, yeah, we kind of need to up that a little bit. Bernardo Silva out of this one. If it's not blue, you kind of instantly lose interest. But, you know, the amount of people who have opened packs with FIFA points and not had any sort of blue at all just leads me to believe that I'm not going to pack one. Obviously, you've got to have a little bit of belief, but you never know. We could end up hitting something. So my Foot Hero player pick, I don't think I've showed you this, which is just gives you some idea as to who this is. I mean, to be fair, it's not terrible. It could have been a hell of a lot worse, and he does kind of fit the team, sort of. Not really, but yeah, kind of, I suppose. Obviously, in this, I was looking for David Ginola, I was looking for Pele. Joe Cole wouldn't have been terrible. I can't think of too many more that would have been fantastic, but there were a couple of sort of mid-ish tier ones. None of them are that expensive anyway, apart from like your obvious Ginola, Pele kind of cards. But without any further ado, let's get it open, and we see that it was a Robbie Keane. Now, I've had Milito before, and I've had Rickon before, both of which came in the guaranteed hero packs. I think I've opened 3 of them on this account. But Keane was one of those ones that is still worth around 70 to 80,000 coins, which is not terrible for these because most of them are not worth anything. But he's relatively good. I haven't used him. I will potentially try him out. Why not? Obviously, former Liverpool player, kind of. So not horrendous. And then, of course, the final action, besides looking through all of my gloriously sold informs, which now, in hindsight, probably should have waited a little bit. So is the way, though, and you know, if you wait, they would have gone down in price, and I would have missed the chance. Like, could have made an extra, I don't know, 40k maybe. So it's not the end of the world. I missed out on 40k, big deal. We have the 81, where is it? 81, come on, you can find it, there you go. 81 plus midfielders, 11 players pack. Now, I wish they'd got rid of the left mid, right mid section from this, because obviously that's irrelevant. We're just looking for central. Kante would have been the best one to get. Jorginho wouldn't have been horrendous, and Kevin De Bruyne would have been obviously on the same level for me, because even though Kevin De Bruyne does work in the team, I think it would require a little bit more jigging around. Kante would have been the one that I really wanted to pack, and I got a bit of a useless inform. I mean, to be fair, at least I got, not an inform. What's wrong with me in informs? A bit of a useless walkout is what I meant to say. At least I got a walkout. I know a lot of people who didn't get anything in these, and like the highest rated card was like an 82. So, yeah, I am grateful for getting a few things I can use in SBCs, but when you want to see blue and you don't see blue, you are a little bit disappointed, but it's good fodder for other SBCs. And that brings us to where we are right now. Do I want to sell those unders? Oh, hello. So he went for 17,750, which was much less than the 10-20 minutes that I predicted. It actually sold within 4, so not bad. Do I want to sell those unders for the price right now? Don't think so. Obviously, 12th man is coming out. There is an objective for a Luke Shaw, I think. But I haven't seen anything with regards to a Team of the Week pack, which obviously would lower the price of all these informs down. So I'm going to hold strong, and I'm going to hope that, that they go up again. Mark my words, now that I'm holding on to them, they will go down. But seeing a lot of things like Kenny Dalglish, is it Prime, as an SBC, and various other things as well coming out. So I'm kind of hoping and holding on to the hope that informs will go up just a little bit more, and we can squeeze an extra 500 to 1,000 coins per card out. That would be ideal. If you've been investing in informs like this, let me know how you've got on in the comments. I've been looking at player suggestions for people we buy. Someone said, doesn't matter who you buy, you'll never play the game again. Maybe, but you know, we are over 1 million, and with 300 to 400,000 coins worth of informs left on the transfer list, you never know. We could go and buy someone that actually really wants me, that really makes me want to play the game. Robbie Keane kind of does it for me. I do want to try that out. It's a shame his celebration isn't in the game, but I do want to try Robbie Keane out, so you can expect some gameplay from me soon. But until then, if you have enjoyed this video, do me a favour and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.